Hey, what's up? If you like seeing your favorite team's videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. It's that simple. Now let's get to the highlights.
Narbonne way all the way till I die.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rio with Ballers Club Sports. Crushing news came down for Narbonne Friday afternoon. According to the Los Angeles Times, five-time defending City Section Open Division football champion Harbor City Narbonne learned Friday that it has been banned from this year's playoffs as well as the 2020 playoffs and must vacate its 2018 city title because of rules violations. School administrators were informed at 3:22 p.m. on Friday afternoon of the sanctions but did not inform coaches until after the City Section, the governing body for sports in the Los Angeles Unified School District, released information to the media at 3:45 p.m., leaving players to find out via Twitter and angering coaches who were trying to prepare the team for a final regular season game against visiting Wilmington Banning. Then, at 5:15 p.m., as the junior varsity game was being played, Banning Varsity players were told to stay on their bus until LAUSD officials decided if the game against Narbonne should be played. It was supposed to be the senior night for the Gauchos. District officials decided to cancel the game out of safety concerns and declare it a no contest. Narbonne interim coach Joe Aguirre said players began hugging each other in the weight room, returning equipment, and saying goodbye. Comments from Twitter: "My son's a senior. Not having senior night affects him the rest of his life. I didn't get to share that moment with him and watching him play his last game as a senior. It's sad. It was tough seeing the pain and the tears from these kids. Sad deal."
Narbonne football, man. We compete at the highest level, man. We're working every day. We don't like to do social media talk.
Narbonne went from 9-0 to 0-9 because the city section determined that multiple players on this year's team were ineligible.
I told you it was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen.
They involved residency violations. There was a dispute late Friday between the administration and coaching staff about which players were ineligible. Coaches wanted to prevent those who were ineligible from playing against Banning, but administrators refused to identify the players to the coaching staff. LAUSD announced on October 8 that Narbonne had used an ineligible player last year. The city section ruled Narbonne will have to forfeit 7 games from the 2018 season and vacate its open division title. The program was put on a probation through the 2020-2023 school year. The Gauchos were considered heavy favorites to win another open division title. A recruiter from Alabama was at the coach's office Friday afternoon as players glanced at their smartphones seeking information while music blared in the weight rooms. The sanctions were handed down on the eve of the city section playoff seeding meeting. Narbonne's absence created a wide open 8-team open division with all of the teams capable of winning the title.
What did I say? Run that video back.
The seriousness of the investigation first became apparent when longtime coach Manuel Douglas announced he had been temporarily reassigned on May 31st. He said the district alleged he interfered with an investigation. Douglas filed a lawsuit against the LAUSD in September. There's expected to be an exodus of Narbonne underclassmen, and supporters of schools around the Southland have already made inquiries, according to one Narbonne coach. Here's the official statement from City Section. Narbonne High School will vacate its 2018 Open Division Football Championship due to a violation of CIF eligibility rules involving an ineligible player participating in the 2018 playoffs. The ineligible player was determined and confirmed after a thorough investigation by LAUSD for an allegation of institutional and academic misconduct. The ineligible player participated in regular season games on October 5th, 19th, and 26th, CIF LA City section playoff games on November 9th, 16th, and 23rd, which was the championship, and the CIF State Regional Bowl game on November 30th. Thus, those games are now officially deemed as forfeits. Narbonne's overall record of 10-4 in 2018 officially becomes 4-10 and 1-3 in the Marine League. Additionally, it has been determined that Narbonne High School has violated CIF Bylaw 202, accurate information, and CIF Bylaw 206, residential eligibility, during the 2019 football season. As a result, Narbonne will forfeit any game this season that an ineligible player has participated in. Narbonne will be banned from the 2019 and 2020 CIF LA City sectional football playoffs. Narbonne's athletic program has been placed on a probation from the present through the 2022-23 school year. The CIF LA City section values the importance of academic integrity, the adherence to the standards of academic eligibility, and abiding by the rules of CIF eligibility for all student athletes in its member schools.
Any team that got something to say to Bond, they can say it right to me.